I bought a house in a quiet North Carolina suburb, thinking I'd found peace. What I didn't know. I was stepping into the kingdom of Patricia Peton, our 63-year-old HOA president and self-declared neighborhood dictator. Patricia ran the HOA like it was her personal empire. She fined me for everything: trash cans out 15 minutes late, a hairline crack in my driveway, even my grass being a quarter-inch too tall. But the final straw? She blocked my driveway with her Mercedes during one of her patrols and left for yoga. I missed a critical work meeting that day, and I was done playing nice. I dug deep into the HOA bylaws and found she hadn't paid dues in over a year. Even better. That meant her car could legally be towed. So I called Riverside Towing. The dispatcher didn't even sound surprised. 20 minutes later, a beast of a guy named Duke showed up and got to work. Right as the tow truck hooked her car, Patricia came sprinting down the street, screaming about theft and federal crimes. She called 911, yelling about being kidnapped as Duke kept loading the car. Then, in a full meltdown, she climbed onto the hood of her own Mercedes and screamed she wouldn't move until police arrived. So Duke did what Duke does. He drove, with Patricia still on the hood. At 5 miles per hour, they rolled down the block like a bizarre parade. She finally tumbled off when he reached the main road, right in front of the cops. Turns out, the cops knew Patricia well. After reviewing the footage in my folder of 17 documented incidents, they fined her for blocking my driveway, interfering with repossession, and abusing 911. That totaled over $800. But the real show came that night. The HOA called an emergency meeting, and the entire neighborhood showed up with their own stories: chalk art fines, doormat color violations, even Patricia measuring Christmas decorations. When her allies turned on her and voted her out, Patricia lost it, yelling about conspiracies and lawsuits as she stormed out. 2 weeks later, she was fined $3,000, sentenced to community service, and banned from holding any HOA position for 5 years. According to the process server, when she got the paperwork, she screamed the entire legal system was corrupt, and slammed her door so hard, her own doorbell camera fell off the wall. After years of petty fines and power trips, Patricia's empire ended the same way it ran: loud, dramatic, and absolutely ridiculous.